just another stitch. For those that don't know me, my name is Connie, and if you're new to my channel, I'd like to welcome you. And if you are new, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know how you found out about my channel, and let me know a little bit about yourself so I can start to get to know you better. So how are all of my Yarny aliens doing today? I hope y'all are all having an amazing day. So before we get started on talking about crochet, I do have a few things that I want to talk about. First, I do want to let everybody know our air conditioner is still running properly. I had talked about our air conditioner problems on yesterday's live, and at that point we did have the air conditioner working, but I didn't know how long it would last. But so far, so good. I just fear though that something could be going out on it, because sometimes when something acts up, it's a sign that something is fixing to go out, which I really hope that's not the case. The next thing I want to talk about, my good friend Cindy Lou Who with Pups and Crochet. Well, I like to call her Cindy Lou Who, but her name's Cindy. Well, unfortunately, her and her husband got some bad news. And she did make a video talking about what's going on, and I did mention it on my live yesterday. So I'm asking y'all, please keep them both in y'all prayers. The doctor thinks it's likely that Robert has cancer. They're going to be doing more tests, which I'm hoping that it's nothing serious, or that serious. And I'm hoping he doesn't have cancer, and it's something that they can quickly, easily, you know, help him overcome. And the last thing has to do with Frank, also known as the Biscuit. This is something that I don't think I've ever mentioned to y'all before. He's been experiencing dizzy spells, and not just like typical dizziness. He literally looks like he's about to hit the ground. And it scares me when this happens. But yeah, he's brought this up to the doctor more than once, even the cardiologist, and recently he's brought it up to the home health nurses, and he always gets the same response. Oh, just get up slowly. That makes no difference. He can get up slow, he still gets this way. But it always seems like it's whenever, like, he gets up from a sitting position or laying down. So yesterday he had to go to the doctor, and he brought it up again to the doctor, and I had told him, let him know how bad it is. Don't just say I'm getting dizzy, So, he told him what was going on. The doctor started asking questions, and the doctor is suspecting something could be going on with his carotid artery. And he also said that there's another patient that is having similar symptoms, and he wants to, he plans to have them get tested. So, I don't know, we're waiting to hear back from them, which I hope they don't find anything wrong. And it's one of those things, I mean, there's that level where you want them to find out what's going on so we can get this to stop, but you don't want it, to be something bad, So please keep the Biscuit in y'all prayers. So now for some happier news. Guess what? I finished the shawl that I've been working on by Fiber Spider, and I love, love, love how this shawl came out. I love this pattern. I love the colors of the yarn that I used, and I just think it's so beautiful. And I will put the link for the shawl pattern in the description box of today's video, in case any of y'all or interested in making this pattern. And also, the yarn that I use for it is the, oh, sorry about that. It's like I couldn't think of it. The ice yarn in Picasso. And the Picasso yarn is so beautiful. So, do y'all have any guesses what type of project I started on next? It's a subject that I have been bringing up quite a bit lately. I have started working on a fall make. And this is a pumpkin amigurumi. So this is how it's coming along. I think I have 2 more rows left on the actual pumpkin part, and then I have the leaf, and then basically sewing it up, stuffing it, all that type of thing, and then this will be finished. And the colors that I used Big Twist yarn, and I believe the color is burnt orange. I don't know, the label's not on the yarn. And then the other color I used was, I love this yarn in cream. And my plans after this is to continue making fall makes. I have a couple of more pumpkins amigurumis that I want to do. I'd like to do a couple of gnomes, and also I want to do some fall garland for my filming area. I'm excited for the fall season approaching, if y'all can't tell. So I'm curious, what are y'all currently crocheting? Let me know that in the comments down below. Also, I'm curious, have y'all started making y'all fall makes, or are y'all fixing to make your fall makes? If y'all have started making some items, let me know what y'all making in the comments below. Oh, there is something I forgot to mention when it comes to the pumpkin amigurumi that I'm working on now. So I knew the pattern called for a 5mm hook. So all of a sudden I'm realizing my stitches look loose. It's looking really big for a pumpkin amigurumi. So I had just put my crochet hook down, and I realized the hook that I put down was my red hook, which is my 6mm crochet hook. And I had been using it on the shawl that I just finished. And I was just in that habit of picking up that hook. So I had to frog everything, and I do not like having to frog, as I'm sure y'all don't either. So, you know, I frogged it, had to start over, because I probably would have gotten it finished if it wasn't for the fact that I had to frog what I did. But anyway, let's get into the announcements. I will be going live tomorrow, which is Thursday, at 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time from my Coffee with Connie live. And my guest star will be Regina with Morse Knitting 101. And I do want to emphasize, my Thursdays lives are now at a new time. They will now be at 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time because of Frank's home health care schedule. So I just want to make sure y'all realize that it's now at 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. So yeah, we're gonna have a good time on that live. I hope y'all can make it. And then on Sunday the 4th, I will be going live over on Heather's channel, Heather's Country Crochet, and that live will be at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I hope y'all can go join us on her channel on Sunday. Alright, so next thing I want to talk about are videos where you can submit pictures to, or lives that you can submit pictures to. So currently I'm asking for pictures of y'all making projects with number 7 weighted yarn. And these are projects that y'all could have made at any time. I have a feeling I'm not going to get that many pictures. When we were talking on my live yesterday, It doesn't sound like many people have used number 7 weighted yarn. So if you have used it in the past, please send y'all pictures so I can include them in this coming Monday's live. And the other things are if you have any finished projects, and that's something you can send to me at any time. It's finished projects video. I mean, finished projects pictures. And the last thing is fall makes. Because after the number 7 weighted yarn live, I'm going to be getting into fall makes for the topic for the next couple of weeks after. So I'm asking y'all just to start getting y'all pictures in early for that. So that's what's going on with the pictures and that I'm asking for. And let's see, I feel like I'm forgetting something to mention. I'll be right back. Let me think. Okay, I did think of something that I do want to mention to y'all. I am trying to do tutorials more on a regular basis on my channel. I'm aiming to try to do them once a week. Probably it'll mostly be on Wednesdays, but there may be some weeks it could be a different day that I do it. Also, there may be weeks that I don't get to put it out, but I am trying to do it at, as much as I can each week. So that is something for y'all to look forward to. And if y'all have any like crochet stitches y'all want me to do a tutorial on, let me know, or techniques. But one thing to keep in mind, this coming month will make 2 years that I've been crocheting. So there are a lot of stitches that I have not learned yet. But if it's something I don't know, I will try to learn the stitch for y'all. And I'm usually pretty good at figuring things out. So I should still be able to do the tutorial. But there is always that chance that there may be something I can't figure out. But like I said, I will do my best to do the tutorials on what you asked for. And there are weeks that I will be doing knitted tutorials too, but I'm focusing on crochet since this is Crochet Tuesday. But yeah, just let me know like tutorials you would like to see me do. And also like on my Monday lives, if y'all have any topics that you would like me to cover, let me know. Now probably through the end of the year, I probably have the topics picked until then. But definitely starting the new year, I will need, input on some new topics. When it comes to the upcoming topics, like I said, this coming Monday will be the last of the yarn weights. Then I plan to get into 2 and even maybe possibly 3 lives where I talk about fall makes. And then there's the other holidays coming up. So I will be doing those, like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. I'll be talking about those topics. And probably most of them, there will probably be 2 or 3 lives talking about them. I find so many amazing holiday patterns. So that's going to be some of the topics. And then I also want to get into yarn fibers. So that will probably take us till the end of the year. So, but I'm always curious, what topics you want to discuss. So, give me your feedback on that. So anyway, now it's time to get into cat news. Meow meow! In cat news today, well, Allie isn't being as clingy anymore. She's starting to go more back to normal. But she is still very lovable. Like if you go up to her and start petting on her, she enjoys that. She's been laying or sleeping on Frank's pillows a lot lately. And that's where you mostly find her at. She started doing this yesterday. And at night though, she still sleeps with us. She likes being in the middle of the bed, or she'll kind of go like on my pillows. But that's what Allie's been up to. Then Sophie, well, I kind of have a feeling it won't be long before Sophie starts getting kind of clingy to me. Usually after Allie stops being clingy, Sophie's been missing her mommy, so she starts getting a little clingy. Now, she's not as clingy as Allie is, but every now and then she does get more clingy. But Sophie's been fairly quiet. She's been staying in her room a lot. I call it her room now because she spends a lot of time back there. She likes to sleep there and look out the windows. But she hasn't been up front as much. Now, she has come around me a little bit, and I always laugh because she comes to me, I start patting her, and then she runs off. Like within a minute or two, I'm like, okay. But that's pretty much what she's been doing. Like I said, she's been pretty quiet. But that's pretty much it that I have for y'all when it comes to the cats. And if y'all have anything that y'all cats or dogs or other pets have been up to, let me know that in the comments. So anyway, I hope y'all all have a fabulous yarny day. Be the light, and bye!